I told you I'm going to use Virginia as an example. It's a perfect example. We live here, right? Virginia's open container laws are so confusing. And you can see it right here. You don't have to believe me. You can read it right here in front of you. Okay. So an open container is any vessel that has marijuana, except for those in originally sealed manufacturer's container. So what does that mean? Anything other than that originally sealed manufacturer's container is illegal to travel in a car with. But guess what? In Virginia, we don't even have a legal retail market. So where are we going to get an originally sealed manufacturer's container from, right? We do have we do have a legal medical market, so they can go into a medical dispensary, walk out with an original sealed manufacturer's container. But what happens when they open it? Because they have to use their medicine, right? What happens then? And they have to travel with their medicine. The state also has legal home grow. So what happens when you grow your own cannabis and you are traveling with it? We also have legal adult sharing. What happens if I want to gift some to my friend and travel with it in my car? You see, there's really some unclarity there that can really put us at huge exposure. So this is where education is so important. Educating about how to still protect yourself, even though this is cloudy. The best way to do it, lock it up and put it in your trunk. That is the best way to do it. Lock it up and put it in your trunk. And I go into detail about that when I education. Go into detail on that when I educate. Another quick example, I mentioned adult sharing. This is a term that is in several states' code laws for cannabis. Not all, but this is basically saying that I can share my cannabis with you as long as there's no, look, I wrote this word down because I always mess it up. Remuneration. You see that word? I mess it up all the time. Remuneration, which means I can't trade a good or a service for it. If I give it to you, it's okay. So people hear this law and I hear it all the time. Oh, but I can share it with you, or I can give you something. I can sell you a sticker and give you something with it. Or I can cut my grass and I'll give you something, right? I'll share with you, right? All of those scenarios that I just mentioned, illegal. And we can pull up cases of it all the time if you Google it, of people who have gotten messed up with that confusion. So important to educate people about that. Here's another one. I get the question all the time. Oh, I love this stash box. It's lock and smell proof. Can I take it on a plane? And my answer always is to people, my attorney said that I cannot advise anyone to travel with cannabis in a federal space. Okay. This is an example of a federal and local situation. This happened last year, a year ago, July 28th, 2025. Someone was publicly consuming cannabis in DC, but they were on federal land. Federal land. And now they don't just have a case that, first of all, public consumption in DC is illegal anywhere. Okay. But someone may be willing to take that chance. They might be willing to take that chance, but a federal charge for it, that's a bigger thing, right? So this is something that, they may have not made that choice if they would have been aware of federal versus local or state spaces. Federal spaces also include, people don't know this, I mean, they might think of airports. Airport is a federal space. Trains, post offices, and any government building, federal spaces, federal charges. Important to know as you choose to consume, use, carry cannabis if you so choose to do so. Okay. So my solution and what I charge this community to do is to educate. These are just pictures of me doing it across the country as examples. Many times we see states have different agencies within that are charged with educating the public. And we've all seen it. Sometimes information is incorrect that they put out. Sometimes information is skewed for some reason. And then they begin to not trust the source. I charge all of us on this call who have an expertise, who are good at educating, who know the laws, to really go out and educate our communities.